Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Kelly Pally, and today we're taking a look at the characters that make you groan, the ones that make you irritated, the ones that leave you wanting to viciously attack them if you didn't have to put up with them in order to progress in your gameplay. Yes, the top 10 most annoying characters in video games. While these characters are eye-rolling material, let's not forget that most of them actually come from otherwise awesome games, which almost makes them even more frustrating to encounter. So let's jump right in. And number 10 is Baby Mario from Yoshi's Island. Mario is generally a pretty dope character. Historically speaking, he's one of the most iconic. So when Baby Mario made his debut in Yoshi's Island and cried every time in the most blatantly annoying way, people were like, why? Get separated from Yoshi and your ears will bleed. Because I don't know about you guys, but I definitely love the sound of a crying child. Totally. So fun. So much fun. And at number 9 is the Medusa Heads from Castlevania. So these damn things have been plaguing Castlevania players for way too long. For a fairly easy enemy to take out, they're super frustrating, and always manage to hit you when you really just need to get past them. Whether you're off to take on a boss or do the task at hand. But of course they're like, hey, we gotta annoy you and ruin your day. They turn you to stone, screwing you over, and sometimes they even knock you off ledges or onto spikes. So yeah, kind of super annoying. They're like the equivalent of an overly large mosquito that yeah, you can totally swat and kill and dispose of no problem, but like if it touches you, it's just so not a thing you want to deal with. And at number 8 is 343 Guilty Spark from Halo. One of the cases of an annoying character who won't shut up that appears on our list, Guilty Spark kind of reminds me of an annoying Boy Scout that you're just stuck with. And maybe I'm just being picky, but I'm not too big of a fan of the egotistical tone he uses.
Your people have grown so dramatic in the last 100,000 years, but please, no more deaths are required.
Kinda condescending. And when he betrays you, it's like, come on dude, I already just disliked you, but now you're just like an incredible inconvenience. Thanks. And at number 7 is Nigel West Dickens from Red Dead Redemption. Dickens is groan-worthy. First off, any character trying to sell snake oil is just bound to be problematic. And while he does end up being mildly useful to John throughout the course of the game, the shenanigans he gets up to that you unfortunately end up having to defend him for just become strenuous and like worthy of major eye-rolling. He's basically the equivalent of a drug dealer who's not really that street smart, but you gotta put up with him anyway because he's like your friend from high school and you just, that whole buddy thing where it's like, I gotta look after you and not be an asshole. Yes, that's basically him. Snake oil and westerns and all. And at number 6 is Michael's family from GTA 5. It seems as if there's always a character in the GTA series that annoys the crap out of you. That calls you when you're busy doing, important crime stuff or up to some hilarious shenanigans. Or they want to hang out with you or bombard you with their own problems. And while we'll be touching on that a little bit later on this list, right now we're taking a look at the family that Michael has to deal with in GTA 5. All of the members of Michael's family constantly doing all of the crap I just described that makes you just want to like, ugh. Your wife sucks. She's banging the tennis instructor and the yoga teacher, who are both annoying self-absorbed douchebags. Your daughter has no concept of self-worth or dignity, and your son? Well, he gets your boat stolen. He's so white it hurts. And the best part? The game forces you as Michael to work through these mandatory story missions with them. That yoga mission? Sure, that'll be a fun subplot for Grand Theft Auto, said the developers for whatever reason. I mean, I get it, it's kind of satirical and like tongue-in-cheek, but like, I don't even like doing yoga in real life. And at number 5 is your rival from Pokemon. Oh hey, I'm gonna pick the Pokemon that's innately stronger than yours because I'm petty and disgruntled that my uncle likes you more than me, is what I imagine the rival's thought process would be. Because he's so special and is gonna be a better Pokemon master than you. Oh, shut up dude. There's a reason why so many people named you Hat. While your rival in Pokemon, specifically looking at blue, red, and yellow here, does make for some nice conflict early on in the game, he's still so stuck up and self-righteous and just kind of becomes more of an annoyance every time you have to deal with him occasionally later on. Because, you're invested in the more important main plot of the game and he's all like, oh hey, I still exist and I'm still sucking. And at number 4 is the dog from Duck Hunt. Nothing inspires you to keep playing a game more than a big heap of good old mockery. This nameless hunting dog prefers to laugh at you rather than, do its job as a hunting dog. Doesn't matter how many ducks you shoot. The second you miss one, this little asshole is laughing at you. Many feel that this dog was the first annoying character to ever appear in video games. So while you kinda hate his guts, you gotta respect him for being the first to open up that Pandora's box of characters you wish you could just shoot in the face. And at number 3 is Nobby from Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Don't get me wrong, a little help every now and then is greatly appreciated. And in a game as great and sometimes complex as Ocarina of Time, that can go a long way. That help comes in the form of Navi, technically speaking, because Navi just spends the whole game nagging you. She's like this little voice that's constantly pushing you to a breaking point, being like, hey, watch out, oh hey listen, oh pay attention to me, hi. Ever heard of personal space? Or silence. Silence can be nice. You don't need to fill every empty moment with nonsense. Fun fact, that's a thing. Ugh. And at number 2 is Roman Bellic from GTA 4.
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
Nope.
Hey, man, Nick, want to go bowling?
Roman, I'm kind of busy right now. I've just gotta.
Nico, it's Roman. Let's go bowling.
Just stop calling, please. I don't want to go bowling. I got other shit to do. And finally, at number 1 is Natalia from GoldenEye. Oh hey, an escort mission, rad. That won't be too difficult, right? Yeah. No, don't worry, Natalia, the woman you're escorting, will make it as hard as possible for you. Not gonna follow you? Okay, sure, that's super helpful. Runs ahead of you and you've gotta catch up to her constantly? Yep, sure. Then runs into a group of enemies because that makes perfect sense to do, right? Yep. Girl, you gotta figure out your priorities. Dying is actually the opposite of what you want to do, generally speaking, at least. There's actually even a way to kill this character that some players have figured out. And when you finally beat the mission, you can just explode her, and it's very satisfying. It's like soul food for your heart. There you have it, friends. What characters do you find really annoying? Did your top pick make our list? Let us know in those comments below. But for now, I'm Kelly Pally for Top 10 Gaming, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.